We are live.
I think we are live, guys.
Yeah, let's check.
My name is Leejay,
I'm Melissa.
and we're here at the park in front of our home. That's actually our home right there. Or
The grape.
that one. um,
Okay.
there you go. And Amelia's just having fun because we thought, um, we thought we'd have a park day today. I mean, park days every day as well, but this time we think we thought it's a good idea to have a live session at the park.
Yeah. Plus, it's nice outside,
Mm-hmm. So
and we're eating gulab jamun.
gulab jamun, very popular um,
Dessert.
dessert, Indian dessert, and I'm actually having chai tea as well. I learned how to cook my own chai tea when I realized how pricey it is when you buy it from the restaurants. Oh my gosh, that is so good. Woo. So, what do we want to talk about today? We're still on our live challenge, and we thought to have a wholesome topic today, since we are in the park.
Yeah. Well,
Uh,
actually, Amelia is in the playground.
Millie's in the playground. I'll show you guys. Look,
Mhm.
right there, playing all by herself.
Yeah.
She's a big girl now. She can do it. Um, so yeah, it's nice because we just wanted to have a you know
Oh, are you okay?
she's fine. Just we just want
It's
to
so
give
funny.
value, right, to all of you, especially the new ones that are coming in. So if you're new to this live session, welcome to Leejay and Melissa. We are a couple, a family that's running a online business, right, that teaches people how to earn online. We provide all the tools, the training, the mentorship, everything you possibly need in order to get started, right? And so we've been doing this for quite some time now. Uh, we are committed, right? Committed to our team, committed to the people that that are willing to change, that are willing to start their own business, and we're willing to help. We're willing to help those individuals, diversifying their income stream, right? People that wants extra. Um, Sometimes, not sometimes, but in North America, in Canada, it's it's very difficult now that inflation is at its highest. The cost of living is so expensive. You can barely buy anything on a $10 bill. Say
Ah,
hi.
hello, this is Amelia. Are you done playing?
You still want to
Okay,
play?
you're gonna keep playing? Okay. Enjoy.
And that's the thing with the world that we live in right now. There's a lot of challenges out there, especially for people that has challenges in in their financials, challenges at their work. Lots of people are you know um, revolutionizing how you actually earn, right? And part of this revolution is to start a side hustle, an online business that
Yes.
can generate that income, right?
Yes.
um, you would see a lot of ads, you would see a lot of commercials, right, about starting your business, about leveraging the online system. But what does it really mean, right? What does it really mean for you to have freedom, to have freedom of finances, to have freedom of time, right? Sometimes we are so far into the hustles or the hustles and bustles of life that we don't realize what that means for us.
Yeah.
And sometimes we don't even know how to get started. What are the, how do you actually be successful in life in itself, right? um, and that's a big question, how. But at least, on our topic today, we're going to talk about the pillars, right? What we think the pillars in terms of becoming successful. Doesn't matter if you're becoming successful at your job, at the business, at your family, raising a family, at your school, right? So these are three very important pillars that we want to talk about, right?
Yes. Yeah.
What's the first pillar?
Well, the first one is what we thought is very important, especially in all the things that you're doing in your life, family life, relationship, building a business, career, right? Which is the number
Mindset.
one is mindset, right? Like, um,
I think with mindset, you would really want to uh, uh, put a goal, right? Like what do you really want? What do you really want in your life, right? In fact, when I was in the journey of discovering myself and personal development, improving myself. One of the things that really caught my attention is the question from Bob Proctor. He asked this question a lot. A lot. The question is, what do you want, right? What do you really, really want? And if you stop and actually think about that question for a minute, it will open, a whole bunch of different webs of thoughts, right? Of what you really want in life. Do you want to have a successful career? Do you want to have financial freedom? Do you want to have, a family, a relationship, a wife, a husband, a partner in life, a business, right? Do you want material things, right? Brand new car, your dream home? You want kids, right? Do you want to have all of these things in your life? You first have to ask, what do you want, and set your mind into it, right? Mindset is so important, guys, in so many ways, in the way you look at things, especially what I've just mentioned earlier on how difficult it is to live, right? It doesn't matter what part of the world you are. Everybody has challenges. Everybody has, um, you know, their own journey, right? Their struggles. And if we let the external challenges just beat us up continuously
yeah.
without fighting back, we don't stand a chance. And I always talk about the internal challenges, the internal war, and the external war. And and I've seen this most recently with the people that I work with, right? We have external war that we're fighting, in terms of the marketplace, in terms of the rules, the government. We have external challenges, we have external war, but at the same time, we also have internal war, right? Mental,
Spiritual.
spiritual, organization, right?
Oh
War
yes,
within
yeah.
our
Within the
business, within the
organization,
organization,
within the
within the
company.
business, within the company.
Yeah.
And if we have both of those wars that we're fighting, and we're and if we're not strong enough to actually have a strong foundation internally, we don't stand a chance fighting the external war,
Outside. Yeah.
right? Which really matters a lot, right? Spiritually, these are the snares of the devil. These are the temptations of the evil ones, right? And if you don't have that equipment to have a better arsenal of weapon, right, within ourselves, I think we don't stand a chance, right?
Yeah, or either way, it's gonna be really really hard,
Mhm.
to the point, yeah, that you don't stand a chance. That the only way is to give up, right?
Right. And that's why we at Leejay and Melissa, we both believe in continuous development.
Yes.
We both believe of with starting anything else, you need to have the right mindset.
Yes. Right mindset.
If
Right.
you're starting this business with us, if you recently just inquired, and watch the coaching videos and
Yes.
join their community, and you're getting started to start the business.
Yeah.
We want you guys to be in the right mindset,
Yeah.
right?
Having an open mind,
Mm.
right? Being open to learning, growth, right?
Mm.
Um,
And that's the essence of it, guys, because, from the beginning, if we don't have the right mindset, none of this is going to work, right? No matter how much motivational speech we do
yeah.
here, no matter how much
Inspiration.
inspiration we
Yeah.
give you so many other testimonials of people that made it. If you're coming in here with the wrong mindset,
Yeah.
obviously things are not going to work out, right? But if you're coming in here with the right mindset of positivity, mindset of
Yeah.
hope,
Hope. Yeah.
abundance, wealth,
That there is a possibility for you to change your life, to change your situation, right? Um,
and a lot of that really comes down to what's in your mind, right? What's in your
yeah.
mind. Um, a second pillar of this of success that we thought of is really planning, right? Um, planning. Uh, Having an outlook of what you want to be, more of a goal
Like
setting,
a
I guess,
vision.
right? A vision,
Yeah.
right? What do you really want? It ties down to that question, what do you really want, right?
Yeah.
First, you set your mind into it. Second is you start to plan.
Yeah.
um
Strategize.
yeah, there's a
Yeah.
saying that goes, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail,
yeah.
right? So meaning, with starting with anything else, you need to really plan ahead. Things, you know, and in the Christian community, in the spiritual world, we always say that it's God's plan, it's God's will, right? That God is the ultimate architect of everything, and that he will have a better plan for you.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean that you're just gonna sit and do nothing,
And just like wait for God's plan to take its work.
right? There's one thing there's this God given power, or God given opportunity, that's called free will,
Will.
right?
Yeah.
Meaning we are free.
Yeah.
We are free to decide where we want to
Yeah.
go.
We can strategize and
You can strategize.
yeah.
Jim Rohn always says, you're not a tree, right? You're not set in a specific place and time and just grow, and you're not a bird that just that leaves the northern hemisphere every winter,
Yeah.
right? You're a human being. The next, one day you can decide if you want to change your life. The other day you can decide to just be a couch potato and do nothing, right?
Yeah.
One day you can decide to go to school and
Yeah.
have a better career. One day you can um just be at the mercy of the government, right? So I think, the decision to make the power to decide, to plan ahead, to really have an outlook in life, to plan your future, right? I think that's a god-given opportunity for us, right? And yes, God's will still be made, right? But at the same time, you know God wants you to be, my God at least is a God of joy, abundance, wealth, the God of blessings and love, right? And respect and growth, right? Um, so when there's this little head coming to you, is like, oh, you know what, Leejay is saying this, don't do that, right? That's probably the evil one telling you not to grow, the evil one that tells you not to be abundant, not to have the wealth that you deserve so that you can share others. you know God has given us, or our Jeremiah 29 says that his plan for us is to be prosperous, right? And that is so true, guys. If you plan to be prosperous as well, if you plan to be abundant and wealthy and joyful and all of the good things that life has to offer, God's plan is also that for you, right?
Yeah.
Um, sure there are challenges, right? Sure, it's not easy. I never said it's easy, right? Like, I mean, the beginning of this live session, I'm talking about how difficult it is really to live in Canada. Even though this is a first world country, we have so much opportunities here. But man, the cost of living, if you look around here, all the houses here, right? They're over 800, $900,000 to buy.
Yeah. Plus
Like,
the utilities, right? And
mhm,
all the bills that you have to pay, property taxes,
mhm,
right? And just for the home alone, like what about your daily bills, groceries, right?
mhm.
Yeah.
There's a lot of moving variables,
Yeah.
and um and if you don't plan ahead, if you don't plan a side hustle or an extra income that will generate so that your family will survive, so that your family will live comfortably, you don't stand a chance, right? And that's why number one, mindset is so important. That's an internal battle between within us, inside us, and that we always need to win that battle, or at least try to win the battle
Mhm.
every single time. Number two is planning ahead, right? Making sure that we have a trajectory,
Yeah.
a conscious decision that you want to be
Yeah.
improved, right?
Yeah.
And the third one is what?
It's
Execution, right?
execution. Yeah. Taking
Execute,
action.
taking action.
Those are some heavy words, huh?
That's right.
Yeah.
The third one is taking action, and I think that's probably one of the most important ones. They're all important, but taking action, I think, is the bridge towards the success, right? I got that from The Secret of the Millionaire Mind. What's his name? T. Harv Eker. He said that um, the bridge between manifestation and success,
Mhm.
right, or manifestation and for it to actually happen, the bridge is action, right? And no matter how much mindset you do,
Yeah.
no matter how much planning you do,
Yeah.
if you don't execute,
Yeah.
none of this is going to happen, right?
That's true.
And I think that's one of the key principles of
And
becoming successful, pillars of becoming successful, is to execute. Have some dessert.
that's probably why, God gave us hands and feet
Hmm.
so that we can do things, right? If not, if mindset and planning is just the only thing, right? Like it would just be our brain. That's all we need. But then God also gave us hands and feet and the ability to move around and take
Take action.
action, right?
There's a who's that personal development guru that talks about uh, God is movement?
Um, Paul,
Who was
Paul's
that?
pizza. No, no, no pizza.
Oh no, Papa John's.
Papa
The Papa
John's. Yeah,
John's, right?
Papa John's pizza.
So they
The
asked
founder,
the
the
founder of Papa
founder of
John's
Papa
Pizza.
John's.
So they asked Papa John's how did he acquire so much wealth and all of the success in life, and he
Because
was
he started from nothing as well. Like,
he
yeah,
started pretty much from the back of his car,
yeah,
trying to sell this idea, right? His recipe, um, and he one of the attributions really is not one of, probably the biggest attribution that he said is he attributed this all to God,
yeah,
and he basically said that you need to move, you need to do something,
yeah. Like
right?
God is movement.
Hmm.
Yeah, life is movement.
Life is movement, God is movement. And that is so true, guys. On the third pillar that we want to talk about is execution, it's taking action. And I think that um, when he said that God is movement, that is true, right?
Here you go.
If you think about, our um, the world at a molecular level, meaning at the cellular level, molecular level,
Yes, like
all of us is vibrating at a certain frequency, right?
Atomic level, like even the atoms doesn't stop, shaking,
Right, yeah.
vibrating.
Vibrating. And, you know, um and at a certain frequency we are moving, right?
Yeah,
And so as our thoughts, right?
yeah.
And I'm such a geek when I talk about this kind of stuff because
Even when we're sleeping, like our brain is still
Mhm,
active.
that's
Yeah.
right. So um our thoughts are definitely frequencies, and that's something that is true, right? In science world, they have this frequency, what you call that, sensors, right, that senses your brain. There's gamma and theta and beta, alpha frequencies, what's delta, like. And why am I saying that? I'm saying that because we need to move. And if you are at your a portion, or if you are a part of your life where you feel like you're stuck, you feel like there's no movement anymore, you've been in a company for so long, and there's no achievement, there's no advancement anymore. It's probably time to move on. It's probably time to move, do something, right? If you're at a point of your life where things are not going the way they should be, right? Maybe you are due for a change, right? Um, I mean, even the oils in my car needs oil change, right? Once in a while, right? Because that's just how it works. It has to move. It has to move around. And when I talk, we have to move around. When I'm talking to people that are inquiring about this business, right? They say, you know what, Leejay, what is that business? I want to know about that business. And I can sense the feeling of like, I want to do something different. I want to do something that could change my life, right? But I don't know where to start, right? Um,
Okay.
I can sense that they're going to take action soon, but they just don't have the right information to do so. And a lot of you guys out there are action takers. You've already taken action into watching this live session. You've already taken action. Maybe scrolling at the league group, not league group. Sorry, at a particular Facebook group. You've already taken action to research us, to research the company, the system.
Yeah.
And it's just it's just one more nudge of getting started, right? And that's what we are, that's what we're here for. We're here to cheer for you. We're your number one cheerleaders, right? That because we know how difficult it is to do
Take
business
action.
alone, right? To take action and do business alone, it is a difficult thing. It's a difficult thing to just be alone, and no man is an island, right?
Yeah.
Nobody's successful alone. And so if you think that when you join us we're just going to leave you alone, that's not the case, right? We're here to cheer for you. We're here to.
That's probably a failure on our side.
It's
by
not
leaving
probable, but it is a failure on our side, right?
by
For
leaving
sure.
you alone.
Right.
That would not really look good.
Yeah. And just to recap what we talked about, right? The three pillars of success, right? We thought about it, we pondered about it, right? The three things that we want to share with you today. It's number one is to be successful, you need to have the right mindset,
Yeah.
you need to have the right plan, and you need to have execution. You need to act on it. And I think, just by those three things implemented to your life, you're going to see magical things that's going to happen, right?
Yeah.
What my wife is sitting here beside me, right? Introvert, doesn't want to talk to the camera. And she's here sitting with me and talking about this personal development stuff. And I think that's short of a miracle, right? Um, and and that's because we are also doing our best to implement these things in our lives, right? And if you are thinking about this, if you're thinking of starting your own business, online business, you don't know where to get started, there's drop shipping, there's Amazon, there's so many other things right out there. It's probably a good idea to check us out, right? Leejayandmelissa.com. We provide all the training, the tools, the mentorship, the products, right? You don't need to think
Yeah.
about what product
Yeah.
to put out there, right?
Although we don't do any inventory, we don't have any warehouse or do any shipping or anything
Selling.
like that.
Don't need to
we
bug
don't
people
we
to
don't
sell
do those kind
things.
of things.
You know.
Our system is completely different
Mhm.
in a way that
It's all
you
automated.
it's all about your story,
Mm.
the messages that you're gonna share to people, how you're gonna resonate with people. Um,
That's part of it, and that's the fun part of it, right?
yeah.
All the technical part, right, is
Yeah.
all taken care
Yeah.
for you, right? We have an admin system. We have, people that will fulfill products, right? What Mel is saying is that 90% is already done.
Yeah.
The
It's
other,
all automated.
right? It's all on me.
90%.
The other 10%
is the you part.
it's the you part, right? The fun
the,
part.
yeah.
Yeah, the fun part of
Um,
of creating content marketing,
yeah.
or some sort of a connecting to your audience, talking to your audience, finding your audience is probably
Yeah.
one of the most important thing,
Yeah.
right? And who do you connect to? And there's people would say, Leejay, there's a lot of businesses out there already. Well, there's also 8 billion people in the planet, and I'm sure that somebody
Out
you're gonna
there.
out there will
Will
catch your
resonate.
will resonate with
Yeah.
you,
And it
right?
could turn into a lifelong friendship.
Right. That's the bonus part of it, is that in this business we have tons and tons of friends that that we've never really met in person, but
Yeah.
we nurture and grow that relationship online, because frankly the internet just made the entire world so much smaller, right?
Yeah.
We have soon to be business partners in Australia. We have business partners in UK, right? We have business partners all over Canada and United States. And I think, just by thinking about that we are all connected now with this beautiful technology called the internet. How much more success and how much more um, opportunities you have if you're going to implement this tool within yourselves and the business that you want to start, right? How much more exponential growth you're gonna have if you have the right tools, the right system. Imagine having a step-by-step training telling you where to click, in order for you to be successful. Imagine having a blueprint, right, of a success blueprint for you to follow, right? Yes, you're gonna have your own plans as well. Yes, of course, you're gonna have a different dream, a different plan, but at least you have the foundation aspect of it. You don't need to battle within your organization or within yourself, right? Of of who's gonna win that battle. The good thing is that the battle is already won from that side of the system. All you gotta do is to have that battle outside, uh, where the market is, right?
Yeah. Just
Where the
to
world
implement.
is, to implement it exactly. And one of the things that I struggled with in the beginning is, you know, I get distracted a lot. I have so many projects, it's left and right, and I'm so thankful for God for those projects. I really am. Lots of people wanting to invest in me, lots of people wanting to partner up with me on one way or another capacity, and I'm so happy and thankful for that. But at the same time, I wanted to give a chance to the people in our community, in our business, that are also looking forward to be financially free themselves, or to have a successful business within themselves, right? And I think we're here to do that. We're here to help those people, right? Um, and to get started, guys, the best way to get started is what? What do we do?
Just to check out our website, it's www.leejayandmelissa.com.
Mm.
Um, you can go and put your name and your email address, and we'll send you that link for our free 90-minute webinar that goes live on Tuesdays and Thursdays, 5 p.m. PST, 6 p.m. MST, and 8 p.m. EST.
And even if you can't make it live, guys, it's recorded.
Yeah.
In fact, I urge you to watch the recording because we share our story
Yeah.
in that
Yeah.
recording.
Our story is the one that is in the recorded version.
Mhm. So we'd love for you to check that out. All right.
Yeah.
So
Or just reach out to us, send us a message, or comment down below if you have any questions or interested to look into the business that we're doing. Yeah, we'll be happy to answer.
absolutely. All right, guys, that's it for our go live number two on our topic, three pillars of success. Thanks a lot for watching. We love you so much.
Take care.
Right, take
Okay,
care. Bye
Amelia
bye.
wants to say bye. Bye bye.
Say
Are
bye.
you done playing?
You done?
You're
Yeah.
done playing in the playground?
She's done.
Okay, bye. We're
Bye.
going home now.
Bye, guys. Take
Take
care. God
care.
bless. Bye bye.